I always wanted to be a small town physician. I grew up in small communities. Grew up in a tiny town, Anawan, Illinois, which only had like 1,000 people in that village, town or whatever. And then we moved to Morris, which is a little bit bigger, probably about the size of Washington, but still that small town. And I remember growing up, my physicians, they were, just your classic small town family docs. And so I was always kind of inspired by them. I'm always going to try to approach everybody as though they were a family member. What would I tell them if they were my mother or my father? And I think about that all the time, especially like in a nursing homes or, if people who are older, my parents' age, what would I tell them to do or what would I recommend? I think my philosophy is to do the best that I can do. I work long hours and put a lot of time in, and that's because it's important. I'm always concerned I might miss something, and I don't want that on my conscience, I guess. But I guess the philosophy would be do the best that I can, try to help people. That's why I went into the business, to help people. And it's constantly interesting. It's things are always changing, and I never have a dull day. So maybe a busy day, but my days they're never boring. You become close to your patients. You know your patients well. I have family members that I take care of, and then you'll see their son or their daughter, and you can say to them, your dad's got heart disease issues. You're in your mid-30s now. Are you thinking about this stuff? And so that's really where a family physician or primary care can be so beneficial, is that you're thinking outside the box with patients. But being in this community, my patients are my friends, and vice versa, and that's a good thing. Sometimes it's hard, especially if they're having tough issues or problems. But I've really been truly blessed to be in this community. It's just a wonderful place to live, raise your family. Schools are phenomenal. You couldn't ask for a better patient population as well. Just wonderful families and people that I care for, and so it's really it's an honor to come into work and do that every day.